tutorials. Today we are going to be going through how to set up overtime rates in your Wagemaster. Let's jump right in. So I already opened my Wagemaster file. Now first of all, the overtime can be very complicated, and also it's not going to be standard model for all of the employee. So depending on your business, depending on your farm work, or depending on even the employee type, this is going to be very different. So in this session I'm going to cover through the most standard setup, which cover at least 70 to 80% of your overtime rates. Now what I will do, I will get a standard example. So let's assume if you do have a full-time employee, or even this can be a casual or part-time employee, it's going to be the same settings. If employee getting paid fortnightly, as an standard hours, employee will work 40 hours in a week. So when it's come to the fortnight, it will be total 80 hours. Now during the harvest, or if the busy period of the time being, if the employee work more than 80 hours over the period, in this case this will be 80. So any hours the employee will work after 80 hours going to be overtime. And as a standard, this can be like 50% of their base pay rate. It's like extra. So employee will get the base pay rate plus 50% extra from the base pay rate. So how are we going to check this out? So for example, I will take John, which is my full-time employee. Now if I go through this employee setup, I'm paying this employee using standard pays, which is 80 hours, and currently he's on $35 per hour. And this employee is in the attached to Wagemaster 40 full-time super all hours ward. So then we go into awards, full-time super all hours. If I check the employees, I can see the John is attached to that one, and I click on normal times. So according to the normal times, see in the left hand side of your screen, this can be the minimum hours of the sheet. This is where we're going to set it up, minimum hours, but currently it is 23:59, which means this employee can work pretty much whole day. There's no minimum time applicable for this employee. Now the period times, which is crucial to setting up the overtime rates, currently it's none, so I'm going to change is to the fortnight. The reason I'm selecting fortnight, because this employee getting paid fortnight. So if you do have an employee which is getting paid weekly, you should have select this weekly. So currently it is 80, which is the standard hours. Now the days, so how quickly these 80 hours can accrue. So I would say 5 days, but ideally it would be 10 days. So either you can go with 5 or 10 days, but this 80 hours can be accrued by within 5 days. If it's not the case for you, you should have select 10 days. So if the employee pretty much work Monday to Friday, that's where, so the 5 days I'm getting. Or if the employee work even like including Saturday and Sunday, you can leave it as 7 days, or even you can leave it as 5 days. That's not going to be a problem. Then we go into loadings and select overtime. Now currently it's all 0. So we pretty much only going through with the balance. As I said, the extra was going to be 50% extra, so I will select 50 when weekdays, Saturday and Sunday. So regardless of the employee work even Saturday, Sunday, if the any hours accrued within 5 days more than 80, then it goes into the overtime. So I close this one, then I go into wages. I'm going to select a timesheet. So by default it's bring that 80. So what I will do, I'm going to add extra 10 hours, which is 90. So as soon as I click on next, I will get this error, or it's not actually error, it will prompt to just reminder saying overtime detected for the standard base employee. Check the employee awards does not contain any loading such as day shift or overtime. If any of these items are set up in the employee awards, change this before attempting the standard base wages processing again. So program identify, okay, this employee is sitting up as a standard base which is 80, but now we're trying to process 90 hours. So if you click OK and click on next, and you can add any allowances or leaves or any other changes in the adjustment screen, which is not the case for this time. I will go into next. So when I open the payslip, I can see like this. The base rate, which is $35.50, goes into 80 hours. The rest of the 10 hours goes with the 50%, which is 53.25 cents. So this will be the most standard and most commonly used overtime rates in the Wagemaster or any other payroll program, which is mostly applicable for the farming industry. As I said at the beginning, this can be very complicated, and even you can be this is not really applicable to you. If that's the case, please do give us a call, or even I would suggest to book an one-on-one consultants so we can go through in deeper with you and set it up correctly. The reason I'm saying this, to setting up the overtime is very crucial. When it comes to the end of financial year, you need to make sure you're not underpaying any employee as per the employee contract and even the ATO obligations. So if you're happy with it, then you can save the payslip. Now, that's all for today. Thank you for watching, everyone. If you need more information, please have a look at our Help Center articles or book a one-on-one consultancy and training session with our team. All are linked in the description box. And also, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and give this video a like if you enjoy it. Have a great day.